Hello, people. I am Chef C, and welcome to the C Spot. Today we're cooking pizza, and we're going to start with breakfast pizza because it's what I want. I'm hungry. Now, I don't think breakfast is good without bacon. That's just me. I'm a carnivore. I love it. So I'm gonna do a bacon and egg pizza, and I'm going to cook one, and then I'm going to actually freeze one because I can only eat so much. So there are a plethora of fathead dough recipes out on the internet. Now, personally, there's a commercial brand of uh, gluten-free crust that I use because it's easy and it's convenient, and I like the taste of it. But you have to be careful with those because they do contain rice flour, and bariatric patients, flour, wheat, rice. We're not supposed to really consume a lot of that. So just take that in stride. A grain of salt. There you are. I said it. Now, because there's so many different pizza crust recipes out there on the web, I'm not going to give you a pizza crust recipe because you can find a fathead dough recipe everywhere. Everywhere. There are a few that I like more than others. I've tried several. There's some with cream cheese or some without cream cheese. Um, you just have to find out what your preference is. I add some spices to mine, and I just took one of the fathead doughs that were out there, added my spin to it, and here I am. Okay, so we're going to put some crust in the oven, and then we're going to put some toppings on it, and then we're going to put the crust back in the oven, and then we're going to eat. Right on, right on. Okay, down here you see I have my pizza crust. And all I've done is I flattened it out. I have a little pizza pan I got from the restaurant supply store. You don't need it. You're just going to flatten it out, round it off as much as possible. Now, the pizza crust recipe that I use makes one large or two medium or four small. So I've got four small. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my bacon pan. And the reason I'm going to take it off my pie plate because I could actually cook it with the pizza plate. But I'm going to take it off because I've got multiple going in. I'm going to let them bake at 350 for 13 to 15 minutes. And then they're going to be ready to go. I'm going to put this in. And as you see, I've docked them with a fork. And that's so that when the baking powder in there makes it rise, baking powder makes stuff rise. The baking powder makes it rise. It doesn't puff up too much. And we can get rid of some of those gases. Because we're going for pizza crust. All right, that's in the oven. So I've got cords hanging everywhere. And I'm alone today, so the chef stuff's not here. So yeah, I'll tell y'all a secret. This is like round 3 for me. Because the first one I didn't have. The first one, my head was chopped off. The second one, I had no microphone. So I'm like, I miss my sous chef. But he's out touring on the motorcycle with his buddies. He's somewhere between Alabama and North Carolina. Riding the dragon. So he's having fun, and we applaud him for having that fun. And he needs to come back home. Anyway, so I've cooked off 2. We're only going to use 1 right now. So, because we're making breakfast. Actually, we're going to use both of them because we're making breakfast. And I'm actually going to put one away. I'm not going to eat both of them. So if my doctor's watching, I'm being good, kind of. Anyway, so for your pizza crust, like I said, I add some seasoning to mine. I don't know why I'm trying to cook and I don't have any tools. No tools. What's up with me? All right, so I'm going to use a little olive oil. You can use avocado. Didn't pre-open my olive oil. You can use avocado. You can use coconut, and I'm just going to drizzle just a little bit. We'll do a little brush. That way it doesn't get caught in corners and all that kind of good stuff. Just going to drizzle it. And I see my seasoning in here. I already have some garlic powder and some onion powder. I didn't put any salt because the mozzarella has salt in it. It's got some oregano on top. But we're gonna add some more spice to it. We are, because Mo Hotter Mo Better has trained my palate to where I need more Hotter Mo Better. We got bacon, and we're probably gonna chop that bacon up, and we've got some eggs. Megs. Yeah, so we've got the bacon, we've got the eggs. I've got my nifty cutting board, my little one, my little baby. All right, so these are easy to put together. I didn't do a red sauce. This is garlic. I'm gonna put a little garlic in it. Little chopped garlic, minced garlic. You don't like the garlic, leave it out. Yep, that's my timer. I'm gonna spread that out just a little bit. That way you just don't get one big old bite of garlic. Who wants that? Although we are in the season of Halloween, so we could probably, get rid of some vampires that way. There's that. Just gonna rotate. We'll rotate our crust. Start it again. All right. So we got our bacon. Go do a rough chop on it. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see, so we're gonna do rough chop. Those good old culinary school skills that you forget about using once you're out of culinary school. Yeah, I said it. All right. We've got our rough chopped bacon. We've got our eggs. And I scrambled mine soft. Well, they're soft for me. They might be hard for somebody else. I don't like runny eggs. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. All right. So we got our eggs. Gonna put our eggs down. And yes, we're gonna season. Put some eggs on both. This is actually 2 eggs. So I'm going to guesstimate and put one per pizza. I'm thinking this pizza is probably going to serve each round is going to have 2 servings. That's where it's going to be in my world, in other words. All right, so we've got our pizza. Excuse me, we've got our egg down. I spread that out just a little bit more. Because you know what? That just didn't. Yeah. There we go. All right, we're gonna put our bacon on. Now, for my beloved sister who does not like pork products, that's all I'm gonna say. Turkey bacon, baby. Turkey bacon. It's a wonderful thing. There are lots of wonderful brands. There's some I like better than others. This is actually two pieces of bacon. You saw 4, but that's because I cut them in half when I fried them up. I'll set that to the side. Don't put knives in the sink. All right, so then I've got my eggs and my eggs and my bacon. Oh, and now it's the fun part. We're gonna season. So I've got some of our house seasoning here. It's got a little everything in it. It's got some onion powder. It's got some garlic powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, red chili flakes, some salt, some pepper. I've got some margarine, some bay leaves, some basil, some rosemary, and some thyme. I said everything, didn't I? Everything. It has everything. All right. Then we're going to use some cheese. Now, your cheese of choice is your cheese of choice. I've got 2 here today. I've got the thick cut mozzarella, and I'm not advertising for anybody. And then I've got the fine cut mozzarella. I like them both. It doesn't really matter which one. And there's my phone. And as you can tell, it's a child calling. Yep. And we're going to leave that right in there, too. All right, so you're going to put your cheese on both your pizzas. I like cheese. So I'm fine with it going all over the place. Because remember, there's, I'm going to tell you how much I like cheese. There's cheese in this crust, and then there's cheese on this pizza. Now, if you wanted to be special, because I can be, Parmesan. So you got mozzarella and Parmesan. And that will give you a salty aged cheese flavor as well. And I'm telling you, that's it. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 5 minutes, let the cheese melt, and let everything come together, and then we're gonna ready to go. Right on. So coming back here, and we'll have breakfast pizza. Right on. All right, so we're gonna put the I've got the pizzas on the baking sheet, and we're just gonna put them in the oven. And in about 5 minutes, we're gonna be ready to go. All right, y'all, through the magic of cooking, we have breakfast pizza. Slice it how you like. You want squares, do squares. You want the traditional, do the traditional. You use a piece cutter. You use a knife. Either way you want to do it. But pizza for breakfast. And I am, from my former college days, I will tell you that we ate a lot. We ate a lot of pizza for breakfast. And it wasn't always breakfast pizza. Yeah, good, flavorful, nutritious. Spice it up how you like it. You can use pepperoni. You can use sausage, breakfast sausage. You can use chorizo and make a chorizo style. I mean, the applications are enormous. There are so many different ways you can do this and enjoy it. As I said, my portion is about 2 servings. So that means, you saw me cut it into 4, so about 2 of those squares are mine. Yay. And we're done. And that took maybe 15, 20 minutes. Once you make the crust. Crust is about 13, but after that, just, set it up and go. It's a wonderful way to start your day. I'm messing with my camera. Lord, you can tell I'm not here. I'm missing my sous chef. Anyway, so that's Pizza Day Part 1. Come back and see Pizza Day Part 2, where we do something else with those other 2 crusts that I cooked. Remember? I didn't forget them. Hope you didn't. Oh, remember always, I thank you and thank you and thank you for coming and see me at the C Spot. We enjoy seeing you. We enjoy hearing from you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If there's anything you like, if there's anything that you like, hit me up at the cspotfood@gmail.com, THECSPOTFOOD@gmail.com. Check out our website, thecspotfood.com, where you can find a lot of our recipes. And you also get links to the videos, so you can go back and forth, all that kind of good stuff. Check us out on social media. We're on the Instagram, on the gram, and we're also on Facebook. I do have a Twitter account and a Pinterest, but I don't use those much. But yeah, there's that. I am not social media savvy. That's just not my thing. I'm creative though. Rambling all the way. Love you all. Thank you for coming. And remember, in everything that you do, please enjoy that journey. We'll talk to you later. Bye.